Hey guys and gals, my name is MeanieBurn. I'm also just known as Bernie. I'll be uploading this to my personal page, so it'd be real easy to find me. I want to talk about something that's kind of controversial at the moment in the pro wrestling fan community, even in the community at large. I want to talk about what it means to be a good wrestling fan, to be a good wrestler to the fans, and some of the auxiliary roles. I've been fortunate over the last couple weeks to make it to some WWE shows, to some local indie shows, and I noticed some trends. Um, there's a debate out there on Twitter, out there on YouTube, out there on various blogs and vlogs and everything in between about what pro wrestling should be. Should it go back to where we go from hold to hold to hold? Should it go back to bigger than life characters? Should it go back to more reality based? You know, everything looks really real, and we go back to pure violence, and forget the PG-13. Um, we there's a big debate about they call it the flippy dippy do shit. Should wrestlers work safer? Should they take the high risks? Should they try to go viral? Should they try to draw a crowd in a small town? Um, there's no real there's a lot of debate, and me personally, I think right now is the best time in the world to be a wrestling fan. Uh, no day goes by without new content. No day goes by where you can't access a pro wrestler who's putting themselves out there in a blog or in a podcast, or Taz has a daily wrestling show weekdays. And people can call in and talk with Taz. Uh, One of my idols when I was growing up. It was fantastic. Like, what a great time to be a wrestling fan. And this debate between guys like Jim Cornette and Colt Cabana about, and like Joey Ryan, and there's all kind of guys in this debate, and nobody's wrong is what I want to get at. So what I find that I don't like, though, is the fans of pro wrestling aren't being trained by the wrestling companies how to be a wrestling fan. Um, like I said, I made it to Extreme Rules. I made it to a couple of indie shows, and I noticed all of them doing the same thing. The wrestling fan, it's hard to be a wrestling fan. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan, but nobody's out there helping you be a fan. They'll criticize you. They say your chants are dumb. They say that you won't cheer the right guy, that you'll boo the wrong guy. Like, this is not even counting the Roman Reigns thing going on. But wrestling fans are smarter now, but they're also dumb. They're real dumb. I hate to say it. As a fan myself, going out and watching these shows, um, I've noticed it. Guys, boo the bad guy, cheer the good guy. When a match is starting up, when the guys are going out there and they're circling and getting ready to lock up, collar and elbow, getting everything nice and tight. Um, Clap, man. Give them some energy. Even if you don't know who they are, even if you don't like the two guys wrestling or the two girls wrestling, um, you can add so much as a fan to the wrestling show just by knowing when to clap and when to boo. It's okay to boo when the bad guy is choking the guy. It's okay to cheer the good guy when they reverse a hold and they're lock the guy in and they're ripping their head back. Um, be that fan. There's fans out there smart enough to know when these things are supposed to go. Like, it's real cool to be like, oh, I know when to chant 10, 10, 10. Yes, yes, yes. Wrestle forever. Like, all these chants. Like, it's cool to be part of the group. But, I mean, if you don't have the basics of cheer at the beginning of the match, boo when the bad guy is being bad, cheer when the babyface is trying to come out of the hold, then you're not helping anything. If you're waiting for the Enzo Amore chance to come along, if you're waiting for the indie guys to draw blood before you'll react at all, don't go to live shows. Just don't even go. If you don't plan on being loud, and supportive and cheering and booing, just stay home. Like, you kill the show, but it's not your fault because again, a lot of the wrestlers need to slow down, even in the WWE shows. Um, I'm going to use a term that's kind of inside, and I hate using it, but it's called a false comeback. Wrestlers at in Baltimore, in high schools in West Virginia, and some armories in Virginia, every single match had the babyface. I'm down. I'm out. I don't know. I need everybody to go cheer, cheer. And like the bad guy, predictably, every single time let it go on 20 seconds too long, and then they would squash. They'd squash the shine. They would stop the false comeback. Or then, no, they wouldn't stop the false comeback. It would be a false comeback. Stop that. Let the baby face early in the card get the comeback. You just killed everybody's heat. Like, everybody finally gets cheering. Me and a couple other guys out there who know we got everybody cheering. I had 300 people in an arena cheering. And by the 12th false comeback, it would be me and 4 other guys clapping. We knew exactly what was going to happen. Know where you're at in the card. Know where you're at in the card. If you're match 1 through 5, no false comebacks. Don't do it. Shine, heat, shine, heat, shine, heat, end it. Don't drag on too long. Just don't. You're killing your fans. Like I said, the fans don't know when to boo and cheer. It's because we're not training them. Wrestlers, and that brings me on to the other point, to who can help. Who can help? The referee. Refs, if you're a ref at an indie show, if you're a ref at a WWE show, if you're talking to the referee in his earpiece, it's up to you to listen to the crowd. Sometimes the arenas are too big for the wrestlers to give that response that I'm talking about. Sometimes it's really hard for them to hear. It's hard. I've been in wrestled at air shows where there's like a lot of stuff going on. It's a free show, and I had really good referees go like, "Hey guys, you guys are losing the crowd. You want to speed things up, maybe." And then that's when you do the high spots. That's when you do the flippy dippy do shit. Don't script your match. Don't tell the referee how to script the match. Let him interrupt you. Don't get mad at the referee if he says, "Hey guys, this sucks. Speed it up." You shouldn't use that language. There's actual language, if you're trained properly, to help communicate what the crowd is doing to the wrestlers. Wrestlers listen. I could talk more and more on this. If anybody got any questions, maybe that's how we'll do this. If you have any questions, I point to the wrong place because I don't know how to do this. My Twitter, or here in YouTube, ask me questions. I will speak more on this. How to be a better fan, how to be a better indie wrestler, how to be a better pro wrestler. I was really disappointed in the WWE show, seeing some of the stuff that, like, me as indie guys would get chewed out for. And, I mean, I believe wrestling should be a variety of things. I do. I think right now is the best wrestling ever could be. It's fantastic. And, I love the variety. I like the athleticism. I never could get abs. I never could jump. I wanted to be Dean Malenko. I wanted to be Taz. That's what I built my body up for. And that style of wrestling just didn't have its day. And that's okay. I'm fine. I made money. I got hurt. I'm not jaded about wrestling. I know if a lot of wrestlers come out and said the things that I said, one way or the other, old school guys like Jim Cornette or new school guys like Joey Ryan, people would call him jaded or whatnot. I'm a nobody. I'm a guy who wrestled. I'm a guy who loves watching wrestling, and I care about the fan having the full experience that you can have as a fan, and that's participating, man. That's ultimately what I'm saying. But if you got any questions about anything that I said, or want me to clarify anything, because I kind of rambled on about a lot of things, and I understand that, but I'm willing to answer questions with some further videos. So thank you guys for listening to my rant. I appreciate it. I know I'm not a very camera pleasing person, but that's okay. I'm not here to please. I'm here to inform you how to be a better wrestling fan. MeanieBurn. Holler at me on Twitter. Y'all have a good day.